No intro, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just get straight into it. This just pearly things, bitch, excuse my language, she is disgusting. Let's talk about her, ladies and gentlemen. Let's really talk about her. This is the type of white female that you should stay away from. If you didn't recently check out my top 10 types of white women that you should not wife as a black man, oh my goodness, go ahead and check that out. But there are plenty more red flags. And this is the type of white chick that you should just stay away from, whether you're black, white, whoever you are. And we have to realize that the belief in God is fading away for a lot of people. And a lot of people that stop believing in God are trying to get others to do the same thing. They're trying to work on the youth. The goal is the attack on the youth. See, the people in power, the people that run the world and control things and keep things going, they are real evil, wicked people. They do not believe in God, Jesus Christ, or anything like that. They are real devil worshippers. And they're trying to create a new world order. And the way they feel like they can do that is by targeting the youth, making sure the youth is on the agenda. So when people like me die off and, 40s and 50s, when they get older, that the youth is bringing this new world order to the forefront. That is the goal. You have people like Just Pearly Things that actually have a voice and a following that are participating in this agenda. Again, the attack is on the youth, whether it's in the school system, whether it's through social media with this whole, LGBTQ thing, this transgender thing, all these gender pronouns. Just making children feel like they have more power than their own parents do. So that's why the attack is on the youth. All about the youth. All about the youth. And that's why we're talking about Just Pearly Things statement that she tweeted. That 16-year-olds are hotter than 25-year-olds, whatever number she said. You have to realize somebody like her is an evil, wicked person. A devil worshiper. Not every devil worshiper brings their devil worshiping rituals to the forefront. Some of it is done behind closed doors. Some of it is done amongst other devil worshipers in private settings or other settings. Anyone who believes an underage child is more attractive than a grown adult is sick, is a pedophile, and has an agenda that does not align with American society, our laws, rules, morals, none of that type of stuff. So let's not talk about laws for 1 second. Let's just say it was legal, that you could not get in trouble if you were 25 and you dated a 16-year-old. Let's just say there was no law against that. It's just morally wrong. It's spiritually wrong. How would that sit right with your soul? You can't even have 25 years old, you can't even have an adult conversation with a 16-year-old whose body hasn't fully developed yet, who knows nothing about paying bills, who knows nothing about how to control their emotions, who knows nothing about how to build credit, who knows nothing about how to build wealth, who knows nothing about how to create multiple forms of income, who knows nothing about how to wash their ass properly. Let me say that again. A 16-year-old does not know how to wash he or she's ass properly. I don't care I don't care how they were raised. I don't care how their mother or father, how clean their mother or father is, how clean the household is, how many times they have showed them how to. You are a child. You do not know how to wipe your ass properly. You do not know how to wash your ass properly yet. You haven't fully developed. You haven't even fully gone through puberty fully yet. Your foot is possibly still growing. You are still growing in height. Your boobs are still developing as a female. Your balls haven't fully dropped as a male. Your hips haven't fully separated as a female. You should still 100, 1000% be a virgin. What are we talking about here? And see, this is what I'm talking about. The pedophilia, the sick agenda, the attack on children. A 16-year-old is a child. And then the even crazy part for me is when they asked her to explain what she meant with this tweet. She goes, oh, I never said I was attracted to 16-year-olds. Look at her trying to move the goalpost. Look at the deflecting. And she had, and then they asked her, they said, are you just tweeting things for attention? Just because most people are not going to agree with these things. Are you just tweeting just to get a reaction out of people? And she laughs and she goes, no, I just tweet. I just tweet. See, she just says whatever is on her mind. Most people that are on Twitter and tweet, they say whatever is on their mind, what they're feeling at that point in time. This is just one of her thoughts. This is just one of her many sick thoughts. So imagine what she says off camera, what she's feeling and thinking emotionally off camera. Imagine the conversation she has with a Nick Shapiro. Is that the dude's name? Imagine a conversation she has off camera in private with dudes like him and other like-minded females. This is a problem. She needs to be canceled. 100% she needs to be canceled. Let me cook. This is a nasty, white, dirty female who does not take care of her skin, barely brushes her hair, does not work out to keep her body in shape, looking good in tone, does not dress well at all, pale as a mother sucker. Go ahead and get you some type of tan, get you some sun, woman. Puts down women and has a lot of conversations talking about minorities, talking about the melanated community, which she knows nothing about. She is from the outside looking in, judging. She is using some BS statistics made up by racist white people, judging. That's what type of white woman we're dealing with. Comment down below, put cancel Pearly Things if you agree she should be canceled. Just sick. And apparently she deleted the tweet after, or Twitter deleted it, either or, because you're going to have more people that are disgusted by the tweet than people that approve of it. Publicly. Let me say that again. You're going to have more people that are publicly disgusted with her tweet than approve of it. But in private, there are hundreds of thousands of pedos and weirdos that agree with her statement that'll say, in other countries, in certain countries, 16 is of legal age, is of consent. Look me in my eyes. Does that make it okay? Does that make it morally correct? Just because in certain other countries, it is legal, 16 years old is a legal age of consent that you can date? Does that make it okay? Just because in another country, a 25-year-old could sleep with a 16-year-old and he cannot get in any type of trouble going about his day? Does that make it morally correct? No, it doesn't. So don't bring up in what other countries where it's legal. The president or dictator, whoever's running those countries, is sick in the head and perverted as well. That he wouldn't change that law. Because whoever created it in the first place is sick. And it is the next dictator's job, president's job, whoever you want to call it, to change that law. I could never look at a freaking 16-year-old, 17-year-old, let alone 18-year-old and be attracted. I don't care what the body looks like. I don't care how pretty the face is. You have to be really, really low, sick, and demonic. And this brings me back to my point. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a lot of teachers as of lately that are being exposed for their sick pedophile ways. We are seeing a lot of teachers being brought to the forefront, being arrested and charged. Text messages. Stalking. Bribing. It is always talked about the men being pedophiles, but there are plenty of women who have been, were, and still are after young children, sexually. See, a lot of these women are so sick in the head that it makes them feel young. It makes them feel young again. If they're in their late 30s, 40s, and they sleep with a minor. They feel like they still have their youth. Oh, a younger kid is attracted to me. I must still got it. I still got it. See, they can't settle down and get a man of their own age to take them serious because they done hit the wall. They're all used up. They're crazy on types of different antidepressants and all types of pills. So they can't function in a normal relationship. They don't know how to be a feminine, fit, friendly, caring woman. They don't know how to do that. The only thing they know how to do is suck and fuck. So they go ahead and try to get with a younger kid because they think that they can manipulate this kid to, I can put it on him and he or she will make me feel young again. Well, we're going to talk about he because we're talking about female teachers. Will make me feel young again. And I'll have him head over heels for me because he hasn't experienced anything like this yet. This is my second chance at life. Excuse me. See, women are emotional. They're so emotional that these things run through their head. They can actually, certain women can actually make themselves believe that they can be with a 16-year-old or an underage kid minor and get away with it and have a relationship. And eventually, when this kid is of age, that they could go ahead and be happily ever after and ride into the sunset. Do you get what I just said, ladies and gentlemen? Do you get how I just broke that down? I'll repeat it again in a different way. These women hit the wall. And when they hit the wall and then they realize they can't get a man of their own age, of their own caliber, that they can't function in a normal relationship properly, they go ahead and try to mess with a younger kid. A younger kid, underage, under of legal age consent. And figure that they could try to manipulate and control and have that kid have head over heels and get a second chance at life. That's the thought of a lot of these sick women. And Just Pearly Things just proves that she's the same way. And Just Pearly Things is also trying to make it seem okay for grown men to be attracted to younger women. The nerve of her to say I look better at 16 than I do now. You don't take care of yourself. You don't even try. And that is messed up. You know how many 16-year-old women have been sexually assaulted and abused by grown men? Manipulated to think that that's true love, that is okay? How many situations have you heard where young women have been molested and they said, especially by family members, and they said, I thought this was normal. We're talking about young children that know nothing about sex, that have never been introduced to sex, never seen anything like that. And they're being touched, molested, and they say, this must be normal, this must be okay. That is disrespectful to those people women that have experienced that, Just Pearly Things. Please cancel this chick. She needs to be canceled. She is disgusting. She is a part of the problem. She is a part of the agenda. The fact that she still has a YouTube channel, her Twitter account her Twitter account should be removed, honestly. I don't know if she's demonetized or not, but she should be, and it shouldn't be reinstated. Just sick. Just sick. Ugh. Comment down below. Let me know how you feel. Let's chop it up in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.